Okay, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Okay, finally, we've seen the Ohaneze, the biggest group there in the Igbo land, has come out to say that Tinubu should give them what? 10 trillion.
As payment for Biafra war.
For the war and the genocide against the Igbo in 1966.
Yeah, 1967,
yes,
1968, 69, 70. Pogrom genocide against the Igbos could never be at least compensated or equaled with any reparation, be it in quadrillion, be it in trillion, be it in whatever amount of money. The lives of the Igbos, the lives of the Southeasterners, the lives of Biafran children that died during the war can never ever be equated with any amount of gift, reparation or compensation. Ohaneze and Igbo, they have failed the Igbos. Ohaneze and Igbo, they contribute to the more or less Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal today. Why are they going to ask for this kind of compensation? To ask for reparation, payment, compensation, which payment, which compensation? Payment and compensation of the Igbos, reconstruction and the revamping of southeastern Nigeria or renovation or whatever they call it since 1970. Did Gowon implement it? Did Obasanjo, Ramat Mohammed implement it? Did Cheikh Chagari implement it? The payment we are talking about was since 1970. They actually canvassed it that Igbos should be paid. They will pay the Igbos for killing the Igbos for nothing. The genocide that ran from 1967 to 1970 today is an apology, is a big apology, is a big disappointment. They have not actually recognized the Igbos. They have not actually understood that the Igbos are not the one that planned the coup. They have not actually come to the conclusion that the coup was orchestrated because of Yoruba. A Yoruba man called Awolowo was detained at Calabar prison. And the Nigerian young military officers on their way to evening routine began to at least stage a putsch, a coup that actually ran from 1966, down to the mid of the year 1966. And after that coup, the whole Yoruba, the whole Hausa, the whole Fulani, Yoruba has gone a wrong way to betray the Igbos. Yoruba turned their back on the Igbos. They started killing only the Igbos. Yoruba young officers joined their Hausa Fulani counterparts, began to kill the Igbo officers in the barrack. This was a coup that was staged because they wanted Awolowo to become Nigerian president. People should go and read history that the next person to at least handle the hem of affair of Nigerian government then was Ogundikwe. Ogundikwe actually was afraid because Gowon has outsmarted him. Just imagine, General Ogundikwe then actually absconded into the UK, while Gowon, that only spoke pidgin English, that did not have any formal education, became Nigerian military head of state. What an apology! What a big disappointment! What a shame! Gowon was a head of state. He could not write. He could not speak. A Yoruba man that is supposed to be Nigerian head of state, General Ogundikwe, ran away. He absconded into where? UK. And today Ohaneze is talking about what? Nigeria government on that Tinubu is trying to give Igbos reparation to pay the Igbos 10 trillion. How much is 10 trillion? 10 trillion does not worth my life. I'm telling you that is a dreaming project. The Ohaneze and the Igbo, the cultural group of the Igbo nation Southeasterners, they are dreaming. They are dreamers. 10 trillion is swelling their head. No amount of money can actually replace the lives of the Igbos that were lost at the axis of Oyagwa Bagan and Paul, Enugu, Onitsha. The axis of Ebonyi State, axis of Oborafo, where Chuma, Kaduna, and Zogu was at least, killed. There's no amount of money that Nigeria should give to the Igbos that will actually, calm our nerves over the lives of the Igbos we lost 56, 57, 58 years ago. No compensation. We don't want compensation. From 1970s, we were planning for reconstruction, reintegration. Compensation. Till date, Igbo man has been paid with what? Marginalization, persecution, prosecution, oppression, exploitation. What kind of payment is this? They have not actually recognized Igbo until Babangida wrote his latest memoir or even autobiography. I was at a conference yesterday. Some Igbo men, in conjunction with Yorubas, are saying that the book written by Babangida right now is a mess. It's nonsense. Why is he talking about that? He should forget that. I say, okay, it's a lie. Do you know why? When you grew old, you yourself, you would like to write about yourselves. How life was sweet, bitter, or bad to you. The good and the bad of yourself. You should put it down so that the next generation should learn from your experience. From that, they can actually, be educated on the things of this life. I said, don't say that. It is for history, providence, and posterity. What he wrote is for all Nigerians to learn from it. That's why we remain stagnated as we are, because we don't read histories. We don't read the past events. Allow Ibrahim Babangida to be. They were shocked. They started arguing about, how the man started, bringing up an argument of how Delegua was killed. Is that issue? I say it's worth it. Do you know why? You don't know that it's worth it. Because I was in so I started giving them references. They closed their mouth. They couldn't talk again. I don't know what I understand. It is right to know about the history. It is when you know about the past events that you use the present to judge the past, and you know how to conduct yourselves presently, so that such reoccurrence will not be at least advisable, available, or possible again. That's why what Babangida wrote today is all about the truth. It's all about the truth. Let me tell you, real events that took place in the past. It is all about our previous mistakes, where we got it wrong and where we did not get it right in the past. And that is how we will work hard to make sure that such occurrence could not reoccur again. So what am I saying here? No amount of compensation, no amount of reparation, no amount of anything like reconstruction or reintegration can equate or worth Igbo man's life. Igbo man's life matters. The lives of the people in the southeastern Nigeria, southeastern hemisphere of this country, our lives matter a lot. What happened is that the book written by Babangida has actually vindicated the Igbos. The whole animosities, hostilities against Igbo man since 1970, 69, 68, 67, 66. The Fulanis, the Hausas, the Yorubas, they are burying their faces on chain. They've actually come out to understand they were acting out of ignominy, ignorance, and lack of knowledge. The Hausas, the Fulani, because of mere religious bigotry, religious hatred they had for the Igbos, actually orchestrated the killings, the pogrom, the mutiny of 1966, 67, 68, 69, and 70. They should have come out right now. That's what they're supposed to do. On open ground, as a convention or confab, and got all of themselves on their knees, apologizing to the Igbos. Actually, why did they at least do this tribe this wrong? They actually offended the Igbo man. The exoneration, vindication of an Igbo man is now moving towards the axis where we have Nigeria proscribe MAZI Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist. Yes, that is very, very bad. El-Rufai is a terrorist. Ariwa forum in the north, are they not the ones sponsoring the insurgency in the northeast? The herdsmen, who on earth has ever tagged Buhari, El-Rufai, Chetima, whom of course we've actually understood the kind of roles they play in the ongoing banditry, Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, and other terrorist group in this northern region of Nigeria. Their own contribution, how they align with foreign forces, accusing United States of America, complicities of what is going on here in Nigeria. I tell you that America doesn't have hand in it, if you ask me. If Obama regime did, I think by now, Obama is supposed to have been deported into Nigeria. Because actually I know that it is the northern elites. Al-Qaeda infiltration of northern Nigeria is the northern elites. The ASWAP, late time infiltration of northern Nigeria, it is the northern elites. The Fulani man is bent on Islamizing the whole world. Fulani man has seen Allah, Muhammad, and Islam as the next option to at least change our world. Not knowing that they are dreaming in their utmost, let me tell you, in their utmost, let me say, conviction. They have never gone too far. They are just starting. Because religion can never take you to anywhere. Religion is man-made. Religion is man-made. It is man that brought Islam. And we actually seen how the man that brought Islam died, buried, he's gone. That's Prophet Muhammad. If you read about Jesus and Muhammad, Jesus actually was a spiritual man. Actually, you will find out that he is a son of the living God. Because he lived it for God, his Father, who is spirit, who is invisible, to act, and he always acts. Then Muhammad himself is a physical man. He's a man that is carnal, a man of carnality. Why? Why is it that he did what he did to the wife of his uncle? Why is it that everything Jesus Christ will tell you peace, peace, while Muhammad will be telling you use force, hit him, capture him? Jesus Christ doesn't do that. Jesus is the Lord. He leaves everything for God. Muhammad fights for Allah. Allah.
Physical.
It shouldn't be physical thing. Leave it unto God. Why should you go and maim, disalive and demise fellow human being, accusing him of committing blasphemy, offending God? Are you God? Now God will tell you, say that offense warrants killing. Did God send you, say go and kill? Okay, let me tell you, Fulani has gone too far to destroy Nigeria. And this time, if you ask me, I will tell you that it's too late. Fulanis are incurable disease we have in Nigeria today. They have destroyed the political leadership of the country. Nothing is working again in Nigeria because Fulani man has actually deceived everybody. They deceived the Igbos. The like of Ojos Okalu, errand boys. The like of Ateze, the billionaire, errand boys of the Fulanis. Look at Charles Soludo today. He is a messenger of the Fulanis. Look at what do you call that one? Hope Ozodimba. Hope Ozodimba is an agent of doom from the Fulani hegemony. And he's doing his work well because he has brought what is called militarization, gun running in the southeastern Nigeria. And you know whom the Igbos are. Anything Igbo man starts is very difficult to stop him. Because Igbo man is very, very intelligent man. Now, Hope Uzodinma is the one that brought about militarization of southeastern Nigeria. And it's going to be very difficult to quench that fire of what? Gun running and the militarization of southeastern Nigeria. Igbo man starts anything, they will always start smart anybody. That's why it is not easy to bring security into the southeast again. There are some axes in Igbo land. If you like, be spirit. If you go there, insecurity will catch up with you. We'll actually find out that you are nothing. So our prayer is that still the forces behind MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration will actually, calm down, and MAZI Nnamdi Kanu will actually come out. So that if Nnamdi Kanu comes out from jail, I'm telling you, insecurity in Igbo land will go down totally.
Okay, shortly, lastly, Ohaneze, them asking for 10 trillion now. People are saying they are being greedy, they're asking for this money for themselves and their family. And at the same time, the people that died during the war, are they going to give their family or the people back, give them money?
Yes, in 2015, Buhari administration actually came out with that suggestion. A consensus they had actually to placate the Igbos.
Okay.
The loss of lives, properties, and all that in Igbo land. They actually prefer solution that to give Igbos, pay them money in trillions, in billions. I mean the Biafra veterans, people that, after the war, they had one disfigure, one, let me say, this kind of wound, or the other somewhere, they what do you call it? Lost their hands, some lost their legs, that they should compensate them. Actually, everybody agreed. My brother, till today, 10 kobo did not come out from Buhari administration. So this one that Ohaneze is running up and down for reparation, recompensation, over the Igbos, genocide committed against the Igbos in the 1970s, 67, and so on and so forth. I think it is too late. No amount of money, trillions, billions, that is given to Igbo man, that can calm the pain of our lost brothers, our lost fathers, our lost sisters, our lost mothers and children. In the war of 1967 to 70, Igbo lost how many millions of their people? This time around is a compensation I want. The compensation I want is a compensation of the mind. Mental compensation total reorientation. Let the Fulani that are aggrieved people begin to understand that they are visitors here. That Igbo did not kill anybody. Hassan Kassina partook in that coup. He is from the family of the then Sultan of Sokoto. He should know. So anybody that is saying that is not Yoruba coup doesn't know what he's saying. After all, the highest number of the coupists are from the southwestern region. And the person that they mint, you know, the coup was actually staged for. They staged the coup for somebody to become Nigerian president then. It was Awolowo. And Awolowo was in jail. And after the coup, who released Awolowo? Is it Fadikwe? Is it Akintola? Akintola died during the coup. Who is the man? Is it Onabanjo? Onabanjo was at least executed for what? For what do you call it? Sabotage. So let me tell you, the coup was meant to at least make a Yoruba man a president of this country. If you ask me, the person, the region, the tribe that at least staged that coup, the coup was most favorable to is Yoruba tribe. And today, the accusation against the Igbos, leveled against the Igbos, on the Igbos that they actually planned the coup is flopped. Is a flopped accusation. And today, the Igbos have been vindicated. I think I should pause here till we come here tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.